arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, Connecticut, the home of the UConn Huskies. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So offense comes on the field first today. Now step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Well, he takes a big hit as he hangs in there to put it on the target for his first completion. Any quarterback knows sometimes it takes that first hit early to get you going.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the 2nd down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Over the middle. It's Clay. He stopped short of the marker until it's 4th down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field of this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Huskies offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They start this playoff game with a pass. Caught quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. going to hand this off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from a 32.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Signs with the throw. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Crosses the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Powering through. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. It's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Runner takes off to his right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Pulls it in. It's Young. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Short connection to the tight end here. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Young. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
6th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Play fake, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Clay. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the back gets the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff on a single back formation. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really
breaks a tackle into the clear. And here he goes. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The receiver grabs it. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space in that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down there. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies. For this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Clay. They bring him down, but it's a big play. Oh. .43. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And UConn's offense is back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with a halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. They get the second half started with their running play. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And here's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback still with the football. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. The backs got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Catch made on the left side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Caught on the shovel pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clay. Defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins it in and brings him down. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's past the marker and still going. Brought down at the 3. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down. Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Quick juke to get free. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Past the 30. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. With the catch, it's Daniel. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. The June quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And UConn's offense is back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to pass this time. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense facing fourth down.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Grabbed by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the TCU offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Leaning on the run game here late. Spins away from defenders. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Fighting off the defender.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Off play action, he's looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? The first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here,
breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for 6. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up 4th down. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
Crucial BAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.